Y'all, this is unreal about a high school that is pretty local to me. I want you to listen to this story and then tell me your thoughts. So one high schooler's mom is not at all happy with her daughter's high school. That's because she said that her daughter's grade was significantly lowered by what the mom said is an unethical grading scale. This took place right before the school year was about to end. Reportedly, the school implemented new grading criteria, and that was recently in their journalism class. So the mother of the student is Michelle Kemp, and I had the opportunity to speak with her today. Michelle has since filed a grievance against Slocum High School and Geneva County Board of Education. This is in Alabama. So according to Michelle, the new grading criteria was that students must earn $500 in advertising sales. This is for like a journalism/yearbook type ordeal class. This was an actual requirement. Okay, well, yeah, we've all heard about journalism classes or yearbook staffs having to sell ads, but I've never heard of it affecting a grade if they were not able to. Michelle said the class has heavily weighted the ability for students to sell ads for a grade. So they must go and make money in order for their grade to be what they want it to be. Unbelievable. Michelle's daughter took the journalism class and she was told to choose from local businesses in order to purchase the ads. But here's the thing, there are not but so many local businesses in that area. And then you've got other students who are trying to sell the ads as well. Well, her daughter wasn't able to sell all of the ads, the $500 amount. So what happened? Her grade was dramatically dropped because of this. She then had to try to negotiate with the teacher a way to bring her grade back up. Her daughter's grade went from an A average before all of this to a freaking D average. Luckily, she was able to talk to her teacher, and her teacher reportedly told her she could work additional hours by either doing concessions for the school events or by taking pictures at sporting events for the yearbook. Okay, all is good and well, right? No, because that only brought her grade up so many points to where she then had a C. Now keep in mind this student is a good student. She makes mostly A's, so a C in a class can greatly affect her average. This is a high school student who has taken honors classes, who is striving to be an honor student when she graduates high school, striving to get scholarships. She is not a C student. But this isn't all. The student was also reportedly denied honor roll, and that's because she ended up with a C in a 9-week period due to the selling ads issue. Michelle stated that the syllabus for the class this year does not mention just how heavily the ad selling would be graded, how much it would count. So here's the mother's issue. This grading criteria brings up questions regarding ethics, yes, but most importantly, the legality of it all. That's because according to the law in Alabama, grades are solely based on how well they perform academically. It never once states that grades should be based on things that are not academic, like selling ads or advertising. Her mother feels like, if anything, this should have been like a participation grade. For example, when you go to the businesses, have them sign off that you at least tried to sell an ad, even if they don't want to purchase one, just to say you went and you tried. And I get that. She is irate, and rightfully so, and she is now considering taking her kids out of the school district. She has filed a grievance with the State Department of Education as well. Michelle told me that the superintendent and the principal of the school are both standing by them, thinking there is no harm in this policy. I heard a lot of it was being blamed on the students for not dropping the class, saying that they knew what they had signed up for. But here's the thing. Did they know? Were the specifics listed in the syllabus? No, the syllabus doesn't say how much the grade for selling would have been weighted. Furthermore, just under 70% of the students in this community, the population of students in Slocum, they are considered to be economically challenged. Not only that, but there are only about 24 businesses in that area, and guess what? Michelle, the mother, owns 2 of them. She told me had she known that she would have had to pay for her child's grade, she would have said something from the get-go, but she didn't know. She claims it's a violation of the state's code section 16-6C-2. Now, as if all of this wasn't enough, Michelle further said that she asked the superintendent and the principal and the teacher for the syllabus from last year to compare it to this year's, and the administration ignored her request. The teacher never responded to her, but reportedly told her daughter, the student, that he didn't have access to it. Yeah, right. This is unreal to me and totally unethical in my opinion. And I support Michelle and her family 100%. A normally straight A student with an occasional B should not have to get a C due to anything involving finances. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Have you ever heard of anything like this before? And for more content, be sure to follow and subscribe over on YouTube.